Yo, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Hopefully everybody had a good long weekend. Hopefully everybody had a good New Year's. Channel members, Chuck, Drew, Elizabeth, greatly appreciate you guys. As always, thanks for supporting the channel. Man, we already got 76 people in here. I like it. So, as always, if you guys could, make sure to click that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. But let's find some setups for the day. So I want to start doing more technicals on ES and the NASDAQ, and then flip it over to SPY and QQQ. I think I could definitely find a fib strategy involving the futures and then correlating that with SPY and QQQ. So if you guys were in the webinar that we did last night for Team Bull, I ended up showing you guys a little bit about my fib strategy. There's still so much more to go over. But looking at the NASDAQ, if we zoom out to the 4-hour time frame and we take the high to low right here, what do we see? We opened up right at the 61.8% retracement and denied it and ended up dropping all the way down to like, what is that, 1100? Or actually, no. 10,954. And then we hit a different fib level, gave the fib rule that I like to look for, and then we pumped all the way back up to here. So now in the pre-market, you can see I took this fib level, this low to high right here, and what do we see? Bounce, 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 push, bounce, push. So with the NASDAQ, again, we can correlate this to QQQ. If we break below this, we're more than likely testing this. And then if we break below this, we're more than likely testing 1100. And then from there, we could go even lower. But if we start pumping, however, if we zoom back out to the 4-hour time frame, you can see I don't really have any reject spots, like pretty much none. We do have like a support zone right here, support turn into resistance. So let's see, let's get this, boom. There we go. But yeah, we start breaking them up there. I mean, we pretty much have room up to here. And then, or actually, hold on. It wasn't this high to low. It was this high to low. My bad. But if we start breaking them up there, then we can test these two levels right here. But yeah, so I'm going to be watching this zone right there. If we end up pulling back, it does, however, also look like we're getting this weird looking inverse head and shoulders. So we're going to be watching that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the NASDAQ. I don't really see anything else. Good morning. Again, hopefully everybody had an amazing New Year's. Hopefully you guys are ready to print, because I know I am. Anyways. All right, that is it for NQ. And then let's take a look at ES. We do have a 5-minute squeeze. Let's zoom out to the 4-hour. Let's see, high, low, low, high. You can see we ended up bouncing off that 50% fib. If we can clear that 3,900, we should at least get some room up to this area right here. Then after that, I don't have any rejects till 39.84 and 40.30. So that's gonna be it for ES. Now let's take a look at QQQ and SPY. And again, if you guys could, make sure to click that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Once we hit 200 likes, that is when you guys will get the watch list today. So the ball is in your court. But looking at SPY, you can see on the 4-hour time frame, we had this symmetrical triangle. What ended up happening, we broke out last night, came back, retested the 21 EMA. I kind of expect us to go higher today, to be honest with you guys. ES is not the futures for the NASDAQ. ES is the futures for SPY, and NASDAQ is the futures for QQQ. Let's see, let's get rid of that right there. And then let's go to this chart right here. So we did break that symmetrical triangle. Like I said, I do expect us to go higher. We do have a zone. Let's see, we're going to watch. Hold on. Again, we kind of just have this support turn into resistance zone right here. It's a pretty big zone. But I am going to be watching that possible reject once we get up there. Just going to have to watch price action. Let's see, high, low, and then High low, we broke above that. High low. Yeah, so like 390, I think is achievable. Cool. Let's watch it. Boom, boom. Save as default. And then, like I said, I'm pretty sure we just tested. Yeah, we tested that 1 hour 21 EMA. I would say if we start breaking, I wouldn't necessarily be bearish unless we broke back below inside of this trend line right here for SPY. So that would be the bear case for today. Start breaking below like 382.50, I'd flip bearish. But as far as price targets, whoops. Extend to the right. Cool. All right. Let's check the person's pivots real quick, and then we are good to go. What was I using? 9222. There we go. Yeah, so we start to get a lot of confluence once we start getting up in this area. So 390, gonna watch that. That's gonna be the main spot. But again, we come back in the symmetrical triangle, I'll flip bearish. Let's see if I have a bounce. Low, high, low, high. We're looking for confluence. Low, high. Well, let's go to a clean chart. I can't really see here. Let's see. We have confluence at 381.6. Then if we start breaking below there, 380.8 to 380.4. Below there, 390 or 379.38. Cool. I know the chart looks a little messy today. Yes, market is open. Market is open today. Cool. Let's get SPY out to everybody. SPY. Ideally bullish today. Price broke above the 4-hour symmetrical triangle. So it should lead to a continuation. I will be looking for call entries. I don't really have like a specific spot that I'm going to be looking to enter calls. Just going to be watching the price action intraday. Maybe if we pull back towards that 381.6. Looking for call entries intraday. I do have a potential bounce. 381.65. Watch price as it approaches the area. If the market does pump today, we could see, what is that, 386.83, 389.45, 390.13. That'd be a $6 move, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good for today. I doubt we go higher than that, but we could. Boom. Yes, I go live in Team Bull every single day. Last week I was just super busy. Had to keep going to doctors and stuff. But this will be my full week of trading. 386, 389, 45, and 390.13. Potential bounce, 381.65. Bingo. Cool. Make sure all the levels were right. All right, so there is SPY. Let's take a look at QQQ. Again, kind of looking like it's doing a little inverse head and shoulders. But these are my weekly levels. So that 272.50 should be a pretty big area. Let's see right here. So we broke above that fib. That doesn't matter. We also have this high to low. Not really any confluence there. Low, high, low, high. Not any confluence, so I'd prefer to watch this area right here. Then break above pre-market highs. We go higher. Cool. Good morning. Awesome. Let's do this. Yeah, shoulder, head, shoulder. Yeah, I think that 270 break is going to be pretty big on QQQ. Perfect. All right, let's do this. Again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. We got 306 people in here and 121 likes. Remember, once we hit 200 likes, the watch list will be dropped in the chat. QQQ. Potential inverse head and shoulders. I would be very interested in the upside over. Thank you for the subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Break over 270 ideally for calls. Again, I'm going to be watching intraday for different entries. Over 270 for calls. Also be watching intraday. Side setups. Good morning. Over 270, we could see 272.5 and 274.3. Boom, there's QQQ. Perfect. Now, let's find 1 and 2 other stocks to trade for the day. Let's see, we're getting above the 1 hour moving averages, which is good. Trying to hold above that 4 hour 55. If so, we got some room up. And then, let's see, what are we trading at? 268. That's above the daily 8 EMA. So again, ideally would like to see the push today. But we'll wait and see. We also have this high to low right there. We already bounced off the 50% fib. So I wouldn't really consider that valid. Perfect. Perfect. We do live voice trading in Team Bull every single day. Yes, I still use VWAP. Alrighty, let's start flipping through the watch list. We got Apple. Not really interested. Kind of looks like it's doing a little bull flag right here, but I don't really trade Apple too much unless the setup is really, really good. AMD does have a 1 hour bull flag. All right, so AMD is a possibility. AMD question mark. Amazon. Not too interested in this setup. Boeing has a 4 hour squeeze looking to fire up. 4 hour orange dot squeeze looking to fire up. So Boeing is definitely on the watch list today. Gonna watch for a bounce. Possibly around like 190.6, but I do love Boeing today. I do want to see the continuation out of that. Yes, I do prefer trading SPY and QQQ more. BABA finally breaking above that trend line right there. So again, let's see if we can get the continuation today. Ideally break above 91, but I will also be looking for a retest of that trend line for a possible bounce trade. So that's looking good. BABA. Meta. Not interested in Meta yet until it breaks out. Nvidia. And then real quick, while we're doing this, in case you guys did not know, I do have a 450-page book on Amazon titled The New Age of Technical Analysis, where I go over my entire day trading and swing trading strategy. I break down every single indicator I use for trading, and then talk about how to find price targets, bounce levels, how to use Fibonacci, so on and so forth. So again, if you guys do want to check out my 450-page book on Amazon, the link is right there in the chat. Boom. But let's take a look at Nvidia. Again, kind of bull flagging just like AMD. However, I do prefer Boeing and BABA over AMD and Nvidia. So we're going to skip over Nvidia and then Tesla. I mean, I would say if the market were to get weak, I would watch it below the pre-market lows at 115.94. Break above 121.23, could fill the gap up to 123.35. Low, high. Potential bounces, ideally 112 bounce. Then, yeah, remind me at the end of the stream. We can talk about TJX. Tesla. All right, so I think I'm gonna take AMD off. If you guys do like AMD, you can watch it for this bull flag breakout for the continuation. Again, I just ideally I like Boeing and BABA the most today. So again, you can watch AMD for that bull flag breakout. Should see a nice continuation. Your first price target is going to be pre-market high 6618. And then above there, you should see a nice move. But Boeing. Boom. All right, so 4-hour squeeze. Looking for that break. 193.35. Break above there. It should send it to 196.4. Is that the first price target? 196-ish. 0.96. Where's that 21 EMA line up? Hold on. Yeah, I like that 190.65 for a potential bounce. That would be Friday's high as well as the 1 hour 21 EMA. Then from there, we should see a nice continuation. Cool. Boeing, don't tell Jadon. Is there not an emoji to be quiet? Whatever. But I am liking this 4-hour squeeze for a continuation to the upside. I have a YouTube video on how to set up ThinkorSwim. For continuation to the upside, looking for the break of 193.4 for calls. From there, it is pretty much a straight shot to 196 to 196.4. Above there, it has more room. Jadon knows who told him. Nobody told him. He hasn't said anything in the chat. But there, more room. Potential bounce. Let's see. See if we have more confluence. Oh, yeah. I like that one. Cool. Yeah, that 190.65 to like 190.2 is looking really good. Potential bounce at 190.65. You guys like the webinar last night? Good, good. Hopefully Boeing doesn't break in the pre-mark. I'll be quite upset. And then Baba. Gap up through the flag. Somebody told him. That's funny. Let's see, Baba. Let me get a text message in like 5 seconds saying WTF, Brandon. Except it's not going to say WTF. It's going to say something else. Let's see. Breaking 91, 92.3, 92.81. And then we got room. Daily squeeze should fire up. I don't necessarily have a good bounce level, however. I mean, I guess like that 89.1 to 89, it would just be higher risk. I would prefer to just see this breakout above 91. So Baba, we had 200 likes yet. How many likes we got? 186. You guys are getting super close. And again, make sure you guys do subscribe. I go live every single morning at 8:15 a.m. Eastern time and give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. Plus, I have over 950 videos on my channel teaching you guys on how to trade for completely free. So if you guys are not subscribed, you are missing out on a ton of free education. Let's see. Anyways, Baba, interested in a break over 91. Finally broke through the daily bull flag. So I would like to see a continuation. Price target equal 92.3, 92.81, 93.96. 6. Boom. There is a potential bounce around 89, but I would much prefer to trade 80 or the 91 breakout. Jadon said, seriously trying to start the new year on some BS, huh? That's funny. Alrighty, so before I drop the watch list one more time, in case you guys did not know, I do have a 450-page book on Amazon titled The New Age of Technical Analysis. In this book, I go over my entire day trading and swing trading strategy, give you guys a full breakdown on every single indicator I use, show you how I find support and resistance, bounce levels, rejects, price targets, and the list just goes on and on. So if you guys do want to check it out, that is the link right there to my book, The New Age of Technical Analysis, on Amazon. So let's see. SPY, QQQ. Come on, TJX, just fire up. Give me 81.17. You bum. Go higher. SPY, QQQ, Tesla. Oh, I don't have enough room on here. All right, so we're not watching Tesla today. Boeing, BABA, TJX, BKR, swings I'm in. I'm also in soybeans. Let's see how that's doing, CS. Nice. Cool. That is going to wrap it up for the day, ladies and gents. Anybody have questions before I hop off? I'm going to drop the watch list here in the chat. Hold on. There's SPY. And again, none of this is a trading recommendation. I am not a certified financial advisor. Everything I talk about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you are not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I am not responsible for any lost funds. There we go. That is everything I'm watching for the day, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, ideally, I would like to see the market go up today. I could be 100% wrong. If the market tanks, I'm looking for puts. Easy. That's pretty much it. So if I were to look for a reject level, it would probably be like 385 to 385.5 would be the ideal area. So watch price action very closely when it gets there for QQQ. It's probably going to hit it in the pre-market. Yeah, it's too close for the reject on QQQ. But for the person that asked about TJX, the reason why I like it is because it is the same swing trade that I take over and over and over. So if we pull up TJX, and of course, again, I could be wrong, but I'm following risk management. If I lose 50% of my position, I'm out of the trade. I'm comfortable losing that 50% if it hits it. But I will say, I really, really, really like the way that it is setting up to the upside. So if we're looking at this, we have our slingshot squeeze, orange dots, yellow momentum, trading above the moving averages. On balance volume is coming back up, and we have this stochastic buy signal right over here. So at this point, all we're really waiting for is for the squeeze to fire up. And our stop loss right now is going to be below 78.5. So once it starts breaking below 78.5 and it looks really weak, guess what? We cut the position. So again, could be wrong on this, but I do like the way it's setting up. Same thing with BKR. I position myself in a way that if it does hit my negative 50% stop loss, I'm comfortable with that. So BKR, the reason I'm swinging this, same exact setup as TJX, but on a different stock. So if we're looking at this, I've been watching this for like 2-3 weeks now. We had this trend line, 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, finally broke above it. On balance volume set a new high, light blue, red dot squeeze, trading above the 21 and 34 EMA. Ideally, looking for the continuation back into the highs at 31.87. But that's reasoning behind those two swings. All we need is for the market to push to the upside, and it should send them higher. So hopefully that answered your question. But I'm going to hop off for the day. Get ready. Got a few things I have to do before the market opens. So as always, make sure you guys are subscribed. Again, I go live every single morning, 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a watch list for free. And one more time, in case you guys did not know, I do have a 450-page book on Amazon, The New Age of Technical Analysis. So make sure you guys check that out as well if you do want to learn more about my strategy. No, if you did not enter TJX last week when we entered, it is way too late. Stochastic slow, just default, haven't changed anything. But yeah, everybody have an amazing rest of your day. Let's run it up today. Let's make some money. And as always, I wish everybody the best. And yeah,